What is going on, guys? It's Hector here with Vaping Lizards, and today we have another review. And today we have the all famous one, the hottest box on the market right now. It's the RX 200 watt box. So as always, we're gonna go down to the close-ups. I'm using a different camera right now, testing it out, so hopefully we can focus in and see everything nice and clear. But anyways, we're gonna go up close, check all the specs, talk about the specs, see the box up close, and all that good information that you can see up close and personal. So let's dive in down close real quick. So here's the box, guys. You got a nice little picture right here. It says Wismec Reuleaux RX 200 right there. If you move it to the side, you get a little the name of the box again. And the other side, same thing, Wismec, and then their website right there. You go to the back, it gives you like a little description type stuff, you know, telling you a little bit about the box itself and all that good stuff, you know, sell to minors, color, where it's manufactured, and the whole 9 yards, kind of like the usual as any device. Here's the box opened. You get a it says quick guide, kind of like a user manual, telling you everything that's in the box and whatnot. Very informative. This is all you need to learn how to use a box. You don't have to go online. That's why this is here for a reason. Very informative. Let's move the box out of the way first. Under the box where it's at, you get this little card here with this cardboard little thing, and then you get your little cable, your USB cable. Just your kind of like a standard. At least it's nice and long compared to other devices. They're kind of short, but nice little cable. But now let's move into the box itself and talk about some specs. Here's the box mod itself, guys. Nice clean box mod. I've been using it for a while, so you might see a little few scratches and stuff. You got some vent holes right there. Got the back cover. More vent holes right there on the bottom. Or your RDA or tank, would you say that? RTA, RBA, whatever it is. Right there. Buttons, nice and clicky. Wattage up, wattage down. USB port. But now let's talk about some actual specs. So this box, they say, I don't know where they're measuring from. I'm gonna assume it's from their thickest point. It says it's 50 millimeters by 40 by 84. So if I had to guess, it'll be 50 by 40 and then by 84, I'm assuming. I'm not sure how they're measuring it. Usually the height is the first one in the list when they start how high it is. And I'm assuming they got it wrong and put 84 at the end. So let me take that back, and it'll be 84 by 50 by 40. So that's what I'm thinking it is. They probably messed up. But moving on, 510 threads. Let's close up a little bit so you can see the threads. 510 threads right there. Spring loaded too. It takes 3 18650 batteries, which sit right there in the back. It's a pain. It's a pain because you need to have 3 brand new. You want to have 3 brand new batteries and only use them here. Hey, but the battery life on this is outstanding, guys. Moving on from that, we're gonna go to the screen. Nice bright screen. Super nice and bright, and you get everything, you know, all the information. You can see it very clearly, so that's good. It's a it says here 0.69 inches. The screen. I don't know if it's this way or that way. I'm gonna go with is this way because this is more than an inch right here. So I'm gonna go with this is 69 inches, 0.69 inches right there. So this device does a few different settings. It has your regular wattage setting. It has wattage, it says temperature, M3, M2, M1. I'm not sure what those are for, but I know this is stainless steel, titanium, and nickel, and then back to wattage. So you got nickel, titanium, stainless steel, and wattage, and then whatever these mean, I'm not completely sure. I've seen a few reviews and I haven't seen anybody mention them. I guess there's some sort of like custom settings that you can use, but let's keep it at wattage for this review. Well, actually, we'll use both. I got both my tank and but let's use my RDA first. But anyway, that's just that, you know. Nice and simple. Upgradable firmware. When you first buy it, unless they update them before you get it, it's not gonna be updated like that. It's gonna be like right here where you see that W. When you hit 2-3 clicks, it's gonna go to NI and stuff like that. You won't go to the actual setting like you've seen in mine. I did the upgrade. You can just find that on the Wismec website, download it, and it's super quick. Plug in your USB and you're good. You know, update it and you're set. Obviously, you got the fire button right here. Got the wattage down, wattage up right here. Like I said earlier, the venting, battery venting, magnetic, 4 magnets on the plate for it to screw on your back plate, and it goes in right here. And those you just put them together and you're all set. To turn the device off, you gotta hit it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turns off. Then you hit it 1 time. 5 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're back on. So you don't have to go to the actual settings to actually turn it off. It's 3 clicks for the menu, or to switch through your options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to turn it off and turn it on. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you're in nickel mode, titanium and stainless steel, you do it 4 times. It will let you adjust the wattage without having to go to the actual wattage setting. Like, it lets you adjust the wattage for the power you're putting through your nickel, titanium, or stainless steel. So you have to hit it 4 times and it'll switch it over, adjust it to what wattage you want, and then boom, you're ready to go vape. So for the guys that like to do temperature, it goes from 100 degrees Celsius all the way to 315, but then around robins too, bam, Fahrenheit. You go from 200 Fahrenheit all the way to 600 Fahrenheit. Wattage, obviously, from the lowest all the way to 200 watts. Let's go into the wattage. 1, 2, 3. Bam. And it goes from all the way down to 1.1, all the way up to 200 watts. And it goes pretty fast. It's 200 watts, so there you have it, guys. Those are some of the these little specs for this device. Now let's go on top, vape it with both my nickel coil and my regular RDA, and see how the vape experience is. One little thing I didn't mention in the close-ups before we continue on with the vaping. This box reads on temperature mode, nickel, stainless steel, and titanium, anywhere from 0.05 to 1.5. That's for the temperature setups. And for regular wattage, it goes from 0.1 to 3.5. Just a little thing I had to throw out there. I completely forgot about that. But now let's actually move on to the vaping. Alright guys, so right here I'm gonna have you using the Tempo Mini, which we just got. I'll have a review coming soon for that. That's why I'm testing it out right now. There's a Tempo full size 30mm. This one's about 24 or something like that. I haven't gotten all the full info on it. I'm just testing it out. But I got Twinkies right here, which is in our website. If any wholesaler out there watching this, pick it up. You won't regret it. Twinkies by Mama's Oven Vapor. But let's go ahead and vape this. Let's put it at 100 watts because I'm not that into super crazy high wattage settings. So let's do 100 watts. See how it vapes. Excellent vapor production. I mean, this is one of those devices. Since it has 3 batteries and all that stuff, they made it to where it's actually a true 200. Whatever you read here in wattage, it will do it. There's some devices out there that don't do it, that don't do 200 watts and all that stuff, but this device actually does 200 watts. That's what's good about this device, so I love it. Let's do one more and then move on to the tank. It's like cow chasing Twinkies out of your mouth. It's great. Let's take it out and let's use the nickel bill that I have right here, a nickel coil that I have right here with this tank. I have in here a White Tiger White Traditional. We do not carry that. That's one of my personal e-liquids. But it's good though. But you'll be able to see what this nickel setup does. Let's go to nickel, set it. It's at 90 watts and 480 degrees, 90 watts to see how it vapes. Vapes really nice and comfortable. It's only at 90 watts for power and 480 degrees. Good vapor production. It's just how I like it. Exactly how I like my nickel coil in a tank. How to run just like this is perfect. Excellent vape production. And the box in general is a great box. Yeah, it's a little bulky of a box. It's big. You have to get 3 batteries. You gotta get 3 new batteries. I mean, that's what's recommended. You can do what you want, but it's better to marry your batteries. Use them only with this device, and have them always with this device only. It's a little pain, but hey, the box performs well. Like I said, it's a little bulky, but hey, I have small hands, and it fits just fine in my hand. I wouldn't carry this around all day. Maybe if I'm at work, maybe driving and stuff, I'll use it. But not carry it around, it's too bulky. And I'm a small guy as it is, and this is big, and it's gonna look weird on me. But overall, the box is great. Has a lot of battery venting. You have 3 batteries. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 20 in the bottom, and then it has 6 on the sides. I mean, magnets work perfect. So let's jump, actually, before I keep saying all the good things, let's jump into the pros and cons, and we'll talk about those further. So pros and cons for this device. Cons, obviously, for me, it's just personal, but it's personal and it's picking it. It's a big box, but again, it has 3 batteries. So, you can't really make it a small box with 3 18s and 50 batteries. So, the fact that I don't know why. I know it doesn't make much of a difference, but I like when, like a Sigeli temperature control and the IPVD3 that had joules. I don't know why. I just like the joules a lot better than just using the regular wattage. I don't know why. Don't ask me why or the reasons or whatever. I just like the joules better. So the joules is something that I enjoy having more than just using regular power. But that's it for the cons, guys. To be honest, this box is for what it's meant to be used and what it's meant to do and stuff. It's a perfect box. Honestly, I don't see any issues with it. Pros about the device: those 3 batteries. I can't stress it enough how long this thing lasts. I have used it for like a day and a half, and I still had like half or a little bit over half, and I use it quite often, and I had a lot of battery life. I've been using this one right now. It's like about 9:30 in the morning, and I've been using it since like 7:40 in the morning, and it's only a little bit of a gap that I'm on the battery that's down. Just a little tiny gap, and I've been using it the whole time for over 2 hours straight. So good battery life. That's the first thing. Another cool thing is, if you have a friend, for example, I got the white with the little greenish cyan color type of deal, and they have the black one. You can pop this out, pop your batteries. There's 2 screws in the back. You take those out, and if he wants this faceplate and you want the black one, you can go ahead and exchange it, and you're set. You can actually change the color if you want to, if you have a friend that has it and they want this color for a plate. So that's another good pro there. Spring loaded. Excellent, because all of your devices that you have will fit anything that I mean, I've been using all my RDAs on it, and I have 3 tanks, and they all fit fine. And just the spring loader makes life so much easier. And overall, nice buttons. They're super nice and clicky, and that's great. I don't like the buttons that stick or cheap buttons. These are nice little buttons, and it's just overall great. And one more thing is, I don't have the RX DNA 200, but I seen there was some sort of issue where you put your positive for your battery. These ones protrude out, like the contact for the battery. The one for the DNA 200, it's like a little circle and it's in, so it's not really protruding too much. So apparently there's some sort of issues as far as I seen and read online with it. People still use it, but there's sometimes there's some sort of issues with certain batteries and whatnot. But this one doesn't. This one's great. It's protruding, perfect. But hey, that's it for the pros and cons, guys. One thing I mentioned in the close-up, I believe, about the upgradable firmware, that's a big thumbs up. It's super easy to do. All you have to go is go to their website. It's gonna pop right there, the upgradable little software. Download it, plug in your thing, and pick the newest update, and you like literally you're set. It's like it took me from the time to download the software to have it all said and done. It was like about 40 seconds to a minute. It was super quick and easy. So they made it simple for you to be able to upgrade it. Overall, the box, great box, great. How it's built is nice. If you have the size of my hands or bigger, it'll be nice and comfortable. And I don't have the biggest hands ever, but if you have a bigger hand than mine, it'll be super comfortable for your hand. Battery life is excellent, and just in general, the box is great itself. If I have to rate this box, besides the little things that I've seen, I would just give it a 9.5, and that's still up there. That's still like 5.5 away from being for me personally, a perfect device. 9.5 is great. I mean, you can't go wrong with a 9.5 rated device. That's just my opinion. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching the video. I appreciate you guys watching this. Let me know how this, if you see these videos or our videos, you see them on a daily basis when we upload, let me know how this camera worked out, because if it worked better than the other camera that I have, I'll keep using this one. So just let me know how that happened. Let me know about the device, if I missed anything, if you still have questions. If any questions, just let it drop it down in the comments as well. Like and subscribe, that would be really appreciated. I want to thank Vapin Lizards and Landmark Wholesales for having me here and doing this review. And until next time, vape safe.